single snip. Betsy Ross took on the task of creating a new flag and finished it a year later in 1777. That was the same year Betsy married Sea Captain John Ashburn within days of the Second Continental Congress resolving in unity of a national flag. The resolution stated that the flag of the United States by 13 stripes, alternate red and white, that the Union be 13 stars with a white with a blue field representing a new constellation. Betsy and John Ashburn welcomed 2 daughters into the world. Unfortunately, one of them passed. Betsy also lost her second husband, John, near the end of the war. Later in life, she went on to marry yet another sailor, John Claypool, in 1783, and went on to have 5 daughters. The creator of our great American flag died on January 30th, 1836, at 84 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to proudly introduce the leader of the Old Mine Road chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution, Krista Brink, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God bless America.
Thank you. Please remain standing as the Port Jervis High School choir comes up to sing our national anthem. I just want to say that this is a very difficult time to get kids to do stuff because they're so involved in many of the end-of-year activities. There's concerts going on. There's award ceremonies. So let's give them a hand for coming out and willing to do this. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank Ruth Gordon, musical director at the Port Jervis High School, and the Port Jervis High School Choir for, again, coming out tonight. Could we just have the seniors raise their hand? And let's give a round of applause for our seniors. Great job, guys. Thank you very much. Next, I'm going to invite the exalted ruler of the Benevolent Protective Order of the Elks, Port Jervis Lodge number 645, Erin Morrissey. She's going to come up and read about the Elks and the flag, while I believe that Elk members will be unfurling the flag. And I see over here we have the Antlers, which is a new group of young children getting involved in our community, in this service organization. And it's a great thing that the kids are getting involved in. So without further ado, Erin Morrissey.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks was the first fraternal organization to observe Flag Day. In July of 1908, our Grand Lodge, assembled in Dallas, Texas, provided for the annual nationwide observance of Flag Day on the 14th of June in each year by marking it mandatory upon each subordinate lodge of the order. June 14th was picked in observance of the anniversary of the adoption of the Stars and Stripes as the official flag of the United States of America by the Continental Congress. In 1916, President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed June 14th as Flag Day. It did not become a day of national observance, though, until 1949, when President Harry Truman, an elk himself, inspired through his lodge in Independence, Missouri, signed an act of Congress that dedicated June 14th to the symbol of our country. Our flag is more than just a piece of cloth flown from a staff or halyard. Our flag is a symbol that stands for a nation's basic ideas and purposes. Our flag is our national chief emblem. Our flag represents the union of 50 states and millions of people joined into one great country. Our flag stands for our people, millions of Americans who have worked and fought to preserve our freedom and way of life. May we ever love and defend our flag and always remember all that it stands for. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you to the Elks. So, with the flag open, we will have a reading by Tony Marion, and I'll ask Tony to come on up.
Thank you, Mayor Decker. Thank you for letting me share my thoughts with you this evening. Good evening, everyone, and happy Flag Day. Today we celebrate and honor our American flag because it represents our great United States of America. It represents all the men and women from the American Revolution who risked their lives to secure our freedom. Our flag represents all the men and women who risked their lives from then to the present time to maintain our freedom. Our flag represents all of us here today. Patriotism is defined as love of one's country. So since our flag represents our country, we honor it and we love it. Patriotism is also that feeling you get when you see our flag waving in the breeze or see it in a parade. Patriotism can be many things. Patriotism is not politics. On a personal note, Flag Day always gives me the opportunity to reflect on the men of my family who served in the military, starting with my American Revolutionary War ancestor, Jacob Broom. My great-uncle, Earl Heinegel, served in both World War I and World War II. My father, Chris Marion Jr., served in World War II. And my late boyfriend, Michael Castle, served in Vietnam. These men were all patriotic. I'm sure they didn't want to go to war, but their country called and they honored their country. I have great respect for them and try to honor their memory and the country they served. We are fortunate here in Port Jervis to celebrate the cause for the pledge. Not all communities celebrate like we do. So we can all honor our flag and our country by participating in celebrations like Flag Day, by commemorating Veterans Day and Memorial Day with ceremonies and parades. Being here today, we show the world we love our country and our flag. Happy Flag Day and God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. We come up to a part in our program that is traditionally left for Catherine Westfall. Catherine has suffered from some ailments lately, and today she called me. I was able to speak with her, but that she just really absolutely was not feeling up to being able to come out tonight, and gives her best wishes. She's asked me to do a few things, but in her honor, as well as the memory of Helene Phillips, who was in the community choir that passed away this week, and as well as Ross Decker, who would say we absolutely could not get away from Flag Day ceremony without a song, a patriotic song or two. So I need everybody to join in with me to sing. We're going to sing two songs, and you all know the lyrics, because unless you're under 20 years old, you learn this in school. First to be God Bless America. So we're just going to sing the chorus. Please join in with me. God bless America, land that our love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Very good, thank you. And I think the first stanza of My Country 'Tis of Thee would be the other song that we would sing. My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's ride, from every mountainside, let freedom reign. Excellent job, thank you. So I know Catherine will be watching, so she'll be happy that we sang. But she's got to come back next year. Catherine in 2005 wrote a Flag Day song. She has sung it every year. I told her that I wouldn't do it justice, so we will. She just wants me to read it through line by line. If you have a program, it is on the back of the program. It is called Our Flag Is You, Our Flag Is Me. If you look around, we have 1, 2, 3, and of course the big flag. 4 flags here amongst us. They're much different than the flags that flew when our country first started, but has the same meaning and grew a meaning, obviously, during the War of 1812. Our flag has flown through many wars, has flown on many foreign shores. Our flag is you, our flag is me. Fly it proudly for all to see. For as in war, in peace we're free, hold high the flag of this great country. Our flag will wave for years to come. It waves for all, for everyone. In peace and war, in a land that's free, the flag waves on for you and me. And as it waves on for you and I, remember those who lived and those who died. For it's our flag of liberty, the red, white, and blue. Yes, fly it high for all to see. The stars, the stripes of this great country. Great job, Catherine. And this being one of our shortest of Flag Day ceremonies, we are going to finish up with the Broom Street Band. It does say Stars and Stripes Forever, but as I explained at the beginning tonight, there are many middle schoolers and high schoolers that are at either concert, the middle school concerts tonight. There's an award ceremony. Oh, they're doing it. Okay, they weren't sure if they could do Stars and Stripes Forever, but they're going to do it. So to close out, Stars and Stripes Forever, the Broom Street Band, and all those that were present. Flag, wave it. These are our Stars and Stripes. Thank you again to the Broom Street Band. And this concludes the Flag Day ceremonies today. Please remember every time you see the flag, the honor that we have of being a free country. Thank you and have a great night.